So this is the Down by the Sally Gardens partial strum arrangement. This is the worksheet, and the phrase goes, and you can just look at the tabs of notation and do that. You'll notice that in the tabs, at certain points, there's chord symbols there. They're trying to show you the shape that you might think about while you're playing. So you don't have to just read tabs, but you know, like, oh, that's an F chord shape, or that's a C chord shape. And then the worksheet's broken into two different practicings. If you can play through this, great. But if you need to develop either of these techniques, the where to put your fingers on your left hand or how to strum the partial strum on your right, there's two exercises where it decouples both these parts. So you can just practice them. So this is the right hand practice, and you can just leave your left hand out of it, and you can see that you go like this. And I would just take it, if you're brand new to this, you know, the notes that go into a partial strum at a time. So if you follow along with the music, it goes, and then it does it again, but only two strings in the partial strum. And then we're going to come up to the second string from 1, 2, 3, 4 and go, and I get the next partial strum as well. And now the second half, you're going to cross outside strings, strum all of them, and then opposite, and then I just practice that slowly. Note that you never make mistakes. It's okay if you pause a little bit between, but you want to not be looking at your thumb. You can feel the strings, right? And so you can always tell where you're at. I guess it's okay to look, but we want to learn to not. And then if we want to practice the left hand, you don't need to strum along, but, or finger pick, I guess. And I know guitarists have a different naming structure for PMI, these fingers and things, but I put some fingerings on the worksheet that just use vernacular. So if you're not versed with what that means, you don't have to think about it. So M would be middle finger, and R would be like your ring finger, right? Later on, a different exercise, there's P for pinky, I for index. I know that's not the classical guitar way, but not everybody that comes to the ukulele knows those, and so we try to keep it intuitive. Let me do the left hand one more time. So again, just, right? And then, and now, right? And then, yeah. I'll do it one more time. You can play along if you want. And again, put it all together. Sounds like partial strum, partial strum, full strum, it's the F chord, and then partial strum on the C chord, putting your finger on the G note right there. Full strum of the C, F chord, and partial strum, partial strum right there. Okay, I'll put a link to the worksheet as a PDF. If you've come to this not because you're in lessons with me, but you want to check it out, it'll be free up on justjewel.com, but I'll put a link there. And if you click on this and find no link there, it's just because I just put up the video and haven't put the link in there yet. It'll be there. All right, I'll put another video for the bridge part of this as well.